Okay, class, so let's take a look here at sentence boundaries. First thing we're going to look at are comma splices. Now, we want to avoid improperly connecting two independent clauses. Let's take a look at this sentence. Andy didn't have any money. He couldn't go to the show. So in this case, we've got two independent clauses. Andy didn't have any money. That could stand apart. He couldn't go to the show. That stands apart. We want to connect those. We can't connect them with a comma. When we do that, it's called a comma splice. That's incorrect. How can we connect them? We can do one of three things. We could put in a semicolon, we could put in a conjunction, or we could start a new sentence. So we could say, Andy didn't have any money, colon. He couldn't go to the show. That's fine. Andy didn't have any money, comma, so he couldn't go to the show. There we go. We just connected it with a conjunction. Or, Andy didn't have any money, period. Capital H-E. He couldn't go to the show. Let's take a look now at run-on sentences. A run-on sentence also improperly connects two sentences. Now, when I read this, it sounds okay, but when I look at it on paper, it's not correct. Susan is in charge of the department. She has a good understanding of how things work. Now, when I say it, it might sound okay, but obviously on paper, it's not. So we've got here, Susan is in charge of the department. That's one sentence. She has a good understanding of how things work. Now, a run-on sentence is like a comma splice, but it just doesn't have a comma splicing it. It just runs on. And in this case, we can do the same thing we did in the previous example. So after the word department here, Susan is in charge of the department. Period, capital she, or semicolon, or conjunction. Let's take a look at fragments. So in order to avoid fragments, we should have a subject and predicate that contains a verb. We don't want examples like these. Brings it to the store. A boomerang that doesn't come back. Doing what is asked of me without delay. Now these can't stand by themselves. These are just fragments. Brings it to the store. What are you talking about? A boomerang that doesn't come back. Well, you need to say something else because that's just a fragment of what you're trying to say. These can't stand apart. They're fragments.